The fan stalking you at the park and running away when you called out to her sent me. What? Oh, that last community day. Yeah, I miss Nick Pollum. Dude, I love hanging out with friends, you know? What a wonderful thing. Controversial opinion. I enjoy hanging out with friends. Okay? Arrest me, officer. Hideo Kojima with Ella Purnell from Arcane. Bro, first of all, I think, yes, Ella Purnell is in Arcane. I did not know that. I learned about it later. But she also did Fallout, which was pretty fucking good. So I'm actually pretty excited to see what happens with Fallout. Um, but yeah, Hideo
Portal
Kojima loves
access.
face scanning every famous person. Oh yeah, this is we already watched this on stream. This was popping. Anyway, have you watched The Penguin? No, I haven't. Hello, Hasanabi. I'm from China. I recently started watching the live broadcast. I would like to ask, what is the current situation of the working class in the United States? Have the workers lost their voice after the deindustrialization of the United States? Finally, thank you, comrades. Never give up. There's no way this person is actually a Chinese netizen. But, you know, I'm just going to keep you in the chat as a Chinese netizen, okay?
My God, man.
Did you see this? I did. They managed to make woke a slur in under a decade. Yeah. Chinese netizens blissfully unaware of the American situation? No, they're aware, dude. Are you kidding me? Brother, everyone on the planet is blissfully aware of the American situation. I would go so far as to say, that like Americans are less aware of the dire situation in America than the rest of the world. The rest of the world has to be locked in to the political machinations of this goddamn war machine, because you know, out of self-preservation, out of you know what their own nascent, perhaps growing fascist movements are going to look like. Because America sets the universal standard, basically. America sets the global standard, you know? So I think people around the world are more aware of what's happening in American politics than Americans are. I mean, think about it, dude. There's people in America that voted for Donald Trump that were like, yeah, I think he's going to give me, you know, money like he did. Like he's going to give me stimmy checks like last time. And no, he won't do mass deportations. Like that is, you are now officially more oblivious to the guy who you voted for and his own personal politics than like the majority of the planet. Anyway, let's blast off.
Ah, fuck me.
Also, before you guys say name 3 Def Leppard songs, I have not. Oh my God, this person said it right as I was talking about this. I have no idea what Def Leppard even is. I'm fairly certain that this is a t-shirt that Will Nev left behind, and it's large. It's a large shirt, and because all of my t-shirts are like double XL or XL, and they look so big on me normally that I was like, damn, I put this on and I was like, shit, like this fucking fits perfectly. This fits perfect. I'm gonna wear this shit. Yeah. One arm drummer, badass. Okay, sick. It's Boner Rock. It's Brit Rock band. Okay, great. Um, but yeah, let's blast off and let's get it twisted. Saturday fun day begins. Watching Red Chapel DPRK doc later. Light news, drama, fun reacts. React Lord is back. TikTok time. Mr. Beast interview. Korean dating sim, and more. Get in now. Twitch.tv/Hasanabi. Do we have a good? It's been 76 days since last. Okay, buddy, I can do it today. I don't know if Lil Bear's around, but we'll do okay, buddy, today. Apologize. The UB playground is in fact the correct answer. You can max out one girl. You can't max out one girl. You need to at least riz 2 per chapter to get on the next level. Okay. Nothing makes you feel big like putting on your small friend's clothes. Okay, my small friend is Will Neff, who I don't think is a small man at all. And last but not least, I don't need to feel big. I already feel big. I don't want to feel big. I want to feel small. Anyway, do the dating sim first. No, I'm not gonna do the dating sim right now. Do we have a blast out meme or not? What is this? A taboo? There's an issue in Canada. Korean men archives. Dude, I want to dive more into the fucking devastating nature of gender wars in Korea. Okay, because like I feel like there's a lot there. There's a lot going on there, and playing the Korean dating sim has made me closer to understanding why Korean men are such fucking insane incels for the most part. You know? It is kind of fascinating, but it's also kind of terrifying at the same time because like a lot of people are fantasizing about doing that here, like the 4B shit. I do think that like our level of misogyny, while pretty aggressive, is still nowhere near like Korean levels of misogyny. I think like the average Korean incel or the average Korean man has like Nick Fuentes level misogyny. If I were to tier list misogyny, I would say like you have the regular misogyny of like, haha, get to the kitchen, or, you know, women can't lead, the like that level of misogyny, right? Which is super fucking normalized. Okay, that's an Orientalist stereotype. What the fuck? Maybe. Well, we'll do more of an investigation, but from what I understand, you have an like South Korea has a literal incel president. So like it's kind of wild. Anyway, here it is, by the way. Saturday Funday begins. Light news drama rack lord. Blast it off. Yeah, there's some real fucking crazy shit. Anyway, Nick Fuentes level of misogyny is when you just like when it's not just that like like Nick Fuentes level of misogyny is basically when you like loop back around and it's like gay almost. Well, not gay necessarily, but like you hate women so much that like you want to directly kill them. And not even like you hate women so much that you want to kill them because they've like wronged you, which is also again incredibly toxic, incredibly violent misogyny. But there is like I don't know how to describe it. Like the your body my choice shit that he was saying. I've thought about that a lot. Like it's somehow even beyond like the Donald Trump's cabinet picks are sex offenders level of misogyny. It's more like it's psychotic. It's like the invocation of a woman, like even thinking about a woman like makes you snap. You know what I mean? Like woman existing is something that triggers you. It goes beyond a level of misogyny that I have ever seen. It's genuinely shocking. If that makes sense. Like just the mere thought of like a woman existing outside of like you know, immediate enslavement frustrates you and you hate it. Like if you saw like a woman walking around on her own outdoors, you would have hated it. That type of shit.
Oh, but
Don't Delta X-ray Hotel,
It
you were
reeks
not
of West
cleared to
always trying
take
to
off.
pretend that their shit don't stink when whites go on about Korean men being misogynist as if Americans are not. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but like I'm currently talking about how fucking insanely misogynistic America is as well. I'm just giving variance, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm not simply saying that like misogyny only exists in Korean men or some shit. Okay. All I'm simply stating is that I was shocked to see how unrestricted and relentless the Korean misogyny was in general. This video is really good, and it goes over the Korean gender war. Isn't Moon Channel like reactionary, anti-Chinese garbage for the most part? There's also a gender war in China. I recently talked to my high school classmate who used to be a Marxist. Now he sounds like a typical Republican. Oh my God. What did you mean by 4B causing gender conflicts? No, I didn't say 4B is causing. I'm saying 4B is a reaction to the relentless gender wars that are occurring in Korea. Johnny Harris bowl empty. Westoid, South Korea is basically an American protectorate. You can't be talking like that, white baby. Yeah, I know. Someone defending South Korea while talking about Westoids is funny though. But listen, a couple good things have come out of American dominance of South Korea. Let's be real. Okay, that Korean dating sim that we were just watching, K-pop, and also putting cheese on otherwise Asian food that normally wouldn't have cheese on it. Excellent choice. You know, I see a divided Korea.
Burn Tower Echo Charlie. Delta X-ray Hotel at runway 14 ready for departure.
Okay?
Departing straight
It's
out.
like, what a silly thing.
Echo
What a
Charlie,
silly
Delta
and
X-ray
yet
Hotel,
simple
QH101
delicacy.
straight out departure
Okay?
approved. Cleared for takeoff
Gotta be
runway
Jim
14.
with cheese on it. Rice cakes. Excellent.
Cleared for takeoff runway 14 Delta X-ray Hotel.
That is you know, straight up. It's like, oh, you like ramen? Well, we'll put some cheese on that ramen. It's like, I had no idea that shit would bang like that, okay? I had no idea. Korean fried chicken. Ooh. Ooh. Sheesh. What is this? The moment Hasabe fell in love? Oh. Gran! What are you eating? This is awesome videos from Not Just Bikes relating to your conversation with the last Fear and podcast about self-driving cars. Yeah. Nah, cheese on ramen is a historical relic from the Korean War. Is this real? Yeah, this is real.
予報を見るから現在の今いらっしゃるエリアのこの先のあらちょっとごめんなさいあれれれれれあれれれごめんなさいあここ隠してもダメなの
Yeah. Yeah, it's real.
Uh-oh.
ごめんなさい失礼いたしました予報
You haven't done murder reacts this year? Oh, God. I don't know if I have it in me. That's Army Stew, motherfucker. I can't believe people pay $20 for that instant ramen and hot dogs law. Ordinary Things did a video humanizing migrants. Damn. There's people in England that are... So you're saying Korean misogyny is acceptable because the wings are good? Yes. That's precisely what I was saying. I need you to understand. That was
Exactly what I was
definitely
saying.
the point I was making there. And I'm really glad you captured the essence of the point I was making so that we don't have to you know, we don't even have to discuss it further. Like you dived right into the point. That was precisely what I was saying. These men are introducing the taboos in their countries in the Korean TV show. A taboo that is an issue in Canada. Men are prohibited from mansplaining to women as if teaching them. Especially officials or judges are absolutely prohibited from mansplaining. Mansplaining is also a taboo in the U.S. Mansplaining is when a man adds something condescendingly to a woman's talk. Listening to that, it seems like it would really annoy men too. I have a voice too. What? I was arrested for mansplaining. What the fuck, Canada? I mean, mansplaining is what I do and what I do best, if you know what I'm saying. I'm a man and I'm splaining. Korean men's reactions to mansplaining, confusion and curiosity all around. Yeah, in Canada, if you're a man and you explain anything, you go to prison.
Fuck. Fuck. Doesn't make any noise. Fuck.
About that. And I think his reaction was, he's like, "Yo, is this guy too woke to understand a joke?" And I said he was talking to Andrew.
Dude, that's so funny. It's like, yeah, dude, that's what it was. That's what happened. Too woke to joke. They made a slur for people who aren't racist. That's so sick. I know. Finally, dude. Fucking finally. It's been a long time, dude. It's a long time coming. I was wondering, like, can we figure out a pejorative for people who are, not oblivious to systemic racism, you know? Jesus Christ. They've had it far too good for far too long. You know what I'm saying? Why is Hassan put more clothes on? Because it's nice and chilly in here. They've had that slur, to be fair. It's just gay. That's true. They were doing that.
What are you, gay?
Is that a Costco jacket? No, this is one of my best thrift finds of all time. This is a real
Delta X-ray Hotel leaving my airspace
what's
frequency
the
approved.
fucking it's a real rodeo
Burn
jacket.
Tower Echo Charlie. Delta X-ray Hotel frequency change.
Drake saw a Pokemon clip. Oh my god. Yeah. This is a real rodeo jacket. Here, you want to see?
I need to
Here.
decrease shit real quick.
Oh. Palestine. Oh, you see that? He's got the Jack Daniels.
Oh,
Can't figure out how the camera works. I mean, yeah, Unk is having an issue with that for sure. Be honest with us. Actual thrift finder, expensive ass vintage store. No, this is an actual thrift find from a time when you could actually do actual thrift finds. Like, I've had this jacket for years.
Delta X-ray Hotel, 6 miles north,
I've had this fucking
2,200 feet
jacket for
inbound to
years
land
and
runway
years
14.
and years. You can find it in like photo shoots that I've done many years ago. Some crust on it. But this was back when you could actually thrift in Los Angeles, and it wasn't just like upmarked, crusty ass old people shit. And people were just like, you were paying basically the same fucking price, if not higher, for, you know, older gear that someone found in a Goodwill bin. I haven't really thrifted in years, actually. I've fucking stopped thrifting. It just sucks.
yeah, it's so
It
expensive.
sucks now. It just straight up sucks. Back in the day, it was my go-to. Back in the day, shit like, I mean, I think I got this for literally like $10 or something. Like, think about that. This is I think it has like real leather on it too. No disrespect to the vegans. I'm not entirely certain, but I think it's like, I mean, it's a real rodeo jacket, right? With the brand tags on it and everything. And like it was like $10 or $20, something like that. And I've had it for years and years and years. I've never, like, I love it. And now it's impossible. A jacket like this right now, if you were to go to a thrift store, if you could find a jacket like this, I've had it for almost like a decade. A jacket like this now would be like $300. Not easy. $300. PBR is the actual professional bull riding org. It's a crazy find. Yeah. No, this is a real rodeo jacket. It's not a joke. This is a straight up real rodeo jacket. What's up with your enemies always ending up getting outed as criminals, racists, rapists, or pedos? Do you plant evidence or some shit? Is too sus at this point? No, I think what ends up happening is I bring a vibe, a real like I'm anti-pedophilia vibe to the party that people who are either in defense of pedophiles, like, or are directly pedophiles or sex offenders don't really like they don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? They don't appreciate those vibes. It's self-sorting for the most part. Yeah, about $250 on eBay. Wait, really? You found it on eBay? The new D stuff is crazy. The new D stuff isn't even new D stuff. It's just old D stuff. And it's not even a thing. It's like barely scratching the fucking surface of his degeneracy. Do you understand? Like barely.
Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey
A
Traffic
lot of
Echo
people
Charlie.
Delta think that
X-ray
it's
Hotel
like,
is
oh
on
wow, these
final
are clips out of
runway,
context. It's
14
like,
to
nah,
land.
this is just who he has always been. They're just jealous of your insane Riz. Yeah, but we're doing a fun day, so we're not gonna look at all that shit. Here, what is this Drake clip?
Get to go perform in like live event spaces.
When I heard Drake was involved
with steak. My heart broke, I'm gonna be honest. Because I've been a little Drake fangirl, you know, the Canadian blood running through my veins. And I still love his music, but now I don't love him as much as a person. I used to be such a Drake fangirl.
Drake is f***ing sold out
Ever
to
since the steak,
steak. So you have a problem with all
showing
that?
your true colors.
I hate Drake.
As a Canadian, we're disowning you.
I watched the clip. What's she mad about? Was it the braids? No, dude, it's because you're fucking associating yourself with a goddamn crypto casino. What the fuck?
Fuck, what do you mean?
What is it? The braids? Yeah, it's because of Gamba. He really takes any attempt to dunk on K-Dot without realizing he's a giant loser. Anyway, whatever. Why is he self-dissing using K-Dot bars? I don't know. Have you talked about Jay Leno? No, I have not. But I could. I feel like every couple of weeks, God punishes Jay Leno, and I don't know why. But, or not every couple of weeks, but like every couple of years. If you remember, a while back, he like, didn't he get into like a car fire or something? Like he was in like an accident. And now he's just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. Like he just,
Hi, Sarah.
every
Hola,
now
Sarah.
and then Jay Leno will pop up, okay? And it's never for something good. It's always like he has the worst injury
Mierda.
of all time. Okay? He has the absolute worst injury of all time, and it makes no fucking sense. Let's get started with that. Does anyone